How important is a comprehensive purchase agreement to the buyer?
Well, as we said, there are differences between residential purchase agreements, commercial purchase agreements, but the terms and conditions of a commercial purchase agreement are crucial to a buyer receiving the benefit of his or her bargain. It establishes like the contractual framework for the parties' deal. It gives you a clear roadmap to closing, and it covers a lot of the hot button issues that over time, historically, have caused disputes and angst between buyers and sellers. So a thoughtfully prepared purchase agreement that's tailor-made to the buyer's transaction will help the buyer obtain sufficient information to become fully informed about the property so he can make a knowledgeable purchase decision, and it will contain reasonable protections for the buyer. And to make sure that the buyer, who after all knows what he or she needs, to make sure that they get what they're expecting, the buyer really needs to be an active participant in the negotiation of the purchase agreement and the different terms and provisions of the purchase agreement. And it's, I have found in my experience that in some cases, buyers will sort of hold back the questions and concerns that they have about the property because they're concerned about getting the deal. And I completely understand that point of view. And there are certain cases in which that kind of strategy works. The problem is, once an agreement is executed, the other side, at least, is fully invested in the agreement as it appears in its four corners.
Right.
And it might be difficult to make changes down the road when there's a lot of deadline pressure involved. So in my view, most of the time, there are exceptions to everything, but most of the time, it's better to be proactive and to cover all of the known issues before execution if you can.